Hey there, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the update. This is Thom Rigsby with your daily update for business, Corona update for business owners. And we're going to slide in a little bit of 7 minutes in the morning here, too. There's good news to talk about today and an announcement for this afternoon. So grab your cup of coffee, sit back, and enjoy the show.
This is 7 Minutes in the Morning, where 5 days a week you get tips and hacks dedicated to helping business owners just like you find and break through the one thing that is preventing your success. And now, here's the host of 7 Minutes in the Morning and your results coach, Thom Rigsby.
Hey, let's make sure all this stuff is working here. Hey there, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the show. My name is Thom Rigsby, as Mr. Big Voice said, and this is 7 Minutes in the Morning. Although for the last, this is the end of the third week, we've been doing these daily updates for what's going on with Corona and COVID as it relates to your business. Thanks so much for being here. If this is the first time you have joined us, we appreciate it. Do as others do when they watch live or on the replay. Leave a comment down below. Say hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever works for you. We just like to know that you're here. And again, I have pointed this out a couple of times. We're multicasting this out to get as wide a distribution as possible. I might miss some of the comments, but I will get back to them in text after the show. So go ahead and leave those, and I'll get back to them. So do as Joe and others have done, leave that comment. And listen, if you get any value from our time together, the only payment I ask for from you for the work that we're doing here is to give us the heart, stars, thumbs up, likes in the venue where you are watching, and to share this video or audio with a business owner that you know. We got I think the last time I looked, right at 300 business owners that tune in every day to get their update. There are plenty of others out there. Make sure that they know how to get their update as well. All right, so let's get to, oh boy, let's see if I can, I did a bad thing and I changed up the numbers on my screen. So let's get to our numbers update as of the end of the day yesterday. As expected, number of cases has gone up. We're approaching that 500,000 mark. These are number of confirmed cases in the United States. And over the 24-hour preceding period, the number went up. But here's the important part. The rate of growth has remained unchanged. This is the number that we've been watching the whole time because we want to know when that rate of change drops to, or especially below, 1. And I'm going to show you this. Let's see if I can get this right now. This is the other one. This is that rate of change graphed over time. Now, I've mentioned before, you don't see this chart anywhere else. Nobody else is showing you this. I don't know why. Don't want to make any pontifications why they don't want to share this with you, but they don't. Clearly, the numbers are going down. Yes, the total numbers of infections go up, and when we focus on that number, it's really easy to get freaked out and scared about it. But what this rate of change number shows us, the reason that we spend so much time focused on that, well, the light's blowing me out today. The reason we focus on that is because that's going to let us know when we reach the top of the hump, and we are there. We are 1.0 is the top of the hump, and we're at 1.01. We literally cannot get any closer to it without going over. And so when we go over, what's special about that? That means we're on the downhill side, right? It's lingered right there at that 1.01 for a couple of days now. So, and you know, clearly we can look at the trend line that's on that. It's simple geometry. I mean, this is not, it's not rocket science. It's got to cross that 1.0 line, that red line here pretty soon. So we're keeping a very close eye on that for you, because when that happens, it's time to get back to work. All week this week, I've been saying it's time to quit hiding and get back to work. I am done with this hiding business. So that's the good news. We have Lots of good news. I just did a spot on Fred Holland's morning show this morning. The idle loans are beginning to get distributed. That's the $10,000 advance. The P3 loans are beginning to get funded. Look, for the government to do something in less than 2 weeks, which this coming Monday, like today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be 2 weeks. So we're at less than 2 weeks. For them to move anything that fast, when have you ever known them to move anything that fast? So this is like light speed for them. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it's stress inducing. Yes, we need the funds. They're coming. They literally, I've talked to many of my banker friends and contacts. They are literally working day and night to get this stuff done as fast as they can. So hang on. It's on the way. It's going to be okay, right? Now, this afternoon at 3 o'clock Central Time, 3 p.m. Central Time. So I don't have a good graphic for this, but the folks that you have seen doing videos here in this group, me, Joe Kopp, Molly Richardson, Carrie Higley, Samantha Brinkley, we're going to all be together at 3 o'clock this afternoon answering your questions. There is an event in the Small Business Fights COVID-19 group, Facebook group. There's an event there. If you want to go to that event, click off that you're coming, then Facebook will do its part, remind you when it's time to start. But go into the discussion of that event, leave a question. If there's something you want, we've got a couple of questions we're going to talk about and discuss roundtable style. But if you have a question, we have the answers. So come to be a part of that panel discussion. Ask your question, get your question answered. If you're thinking it, the probability is 3, 6, 10 other people are thinking it. So go ahead, take the initiative, leave that question. We'll get the answer for you. After that's done, we'll have the recording up so you can come and tune in if you don't get to join us live. That's 3 o'clock this afternoon, 3 p.m. Central Time, right here in the Facebook group. You can come and get that panel discussion. All right. As we did last weekend, I think this is the plan. I'm going to take the weekend off from doing the updates. Carrie's going to be on tomorrow. Samantha will be on Easter Sunday to give us an update, and I will be back with you on Monday. If you need anything from me or any of us here in the group, just be sure and drop a comment where somebody is in the group all the time, watching, responding to your comments, and answering your questions. Let's see. All right, so here's a question, and unfortunately the name is not showing up here on my little tag, so I apologize for not using your name. It's a good question, though. If you filled out one of the SBA loan forms, haven't heard from them, what should you do? So depends on the form that you filled out. If you are talking about the EIDL loan, the Emergency Impact Disaster Loan, those are the ones that came out immediately. Then they got revamped. It was a brand new loan that was, or a brand new form on April the 30th. And that's the form that at the bottom of the form, there was a checkbox that said, I want a $10,000 advance. Those are just in the last 2 days, those have started getting funded. When you finished the form, when you finished filling out the form, it gave you a confirmation number. It appears that they're not going in confirmation number order, because I've seen numbers from all different spans giving feedback that they've gotten answers or gotten funding. The way that it looks like this works, there's no email confirmation. There's just that number that shows up. So you have to keep an eye out on your email. You will get an email back that says, we are processing your application. Here's your portal address. Go log in here and give us complete the information necessary. There's some ID checks. There's some bank account confirmations, and then a choice for, here's how much we think you need. How much of this do you want to get? And then, you basically fill that out. It's one page, complete that. And then from the feedback that I have heard, it's 2 to 3 days later that the money's in your account. So, to answer the question directly, be patient and wait. if you would like to follow up, there is a number, and I took a screenshot of the page when I filled it out, so it's got the number. But you can go to sba.gov/disaster. Phone numbers are all over that page. You can call them. Average wait time is more than an hour, and they tend to not have any answers. But there's a chance that now they have updated information and they can help. They are rolling. They're coming, and I haven't seen mine yet, but I've heard dozens of other people who applied same day that I did are starting to get feedback. So hang in there. The P3 loans are moving much faster, less than a week, and they're being funded. We know, so those loans became available last Friday, and I personally know probably a dozen people who have gotten their funding already. So those are moving much more quickly. Those are done with a local bank, so you've got someone that you can talk to who can answer questions and give you updates. Now, and that reminds me, another important piece of information. The P3 loans for sole proprietors, contractors, freelancers, you are now able to apply for those today. So that was, you had to wait a week, and the week is up. So today you can begin applying for those as well. If you haven't already, contact your local banker, make sure they are an SBA lender, and they can walk you through the process. All right. I'll try and get some more updates on that, on the P3 loans and the EIDL loans before our panel this afternoon, so we can have the most up-to-date information for you on those. I'll reach out to our SBA contact and some bankers to try and have that update. So again, be sure and tune in 3 p.m., 3 o'clock this afternoon Central Time. If you go to the group now, if you're not in the group, you go to the Small Businesses Fight COVID-19 group on Facebook. Just click that you are going to attend the event, then Facebook will do the rest. And it'll pop up on your phone and let you know that it's time for the show. All right. I think that is all. I will see you guys this afternoon. Talk to you at 3 o'clock. Is that all? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. One final thing. The web address down the lower third, prismbusinesspartners.com. We announced this on Wednesday, and we're going to talk more about this on the panel today too. But if you are like me, you're frustrated and you're ready to get back to work, but you don't have a clear plan of what it's going to take to reboot your business, go to this website, read what's on the website, and click on the button to schedule an appointment or to apply for the program. That'll give you the opportunity to schedule a phone call. We'll sit down, talk through where you are, where you want to go, and see if this program is right for you. We've put together it's basically a 90-day kickstart reboot coming out of this COVID thing. And so we put together a strategy day. So we'll sit down and we'll go through, create the strategy, the 90-day plan for you, and then have some recurring things for the first 3 months out of the gate. Make sure everybody has the best chance possible of hitting the ground running when we get back outside and on the track. All right, now that's it. I'll be back Monday. Be sure and tune in tomorrow. Carrie will be doing the update, Samantha on Sunday, and 3 o'clock this afternoon for the panel discussion. Otherwise, you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday if I hit the right button here.